Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And I'm tripping. I lost something. I mean, it disappeared. You know, it gets to the point where you're checking in places you know it isn't, that you didn't even go with it. Son of a bitch. Oh, well, I'll find it. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, huh? You made it. You made it. Remember how bad Monday was? Remember how bad Monday was? Now it's over. Now it's Friday. What you gonna do? What you gonna do today? This evening, when you get home? Movie night, date night, regular night, work night. What you doing tonight? Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Oh, what up? Glad you're here. Already have almost 200 people in here. Isn't that nice? Thank you, guys. Anyway, people, we're going to laugh today. We are. There's so much silly, stupid shit going on that we have to laugh. We have to. And we're going to. I promise you. You're going to get some giggles, some chuckles, maybe even some knee slapping. Might be some knee slapping laughs today. You never know. But boy, there is some stupid shit out there. So you saw the thumbnail. That's the new Virgin Atlantic. They got a new dress code, a new flair. They're just gonna do something different, okay? And they got the Ku Klux Trans members in there. Shit. It's so stupid. But as the title says, if you're gonna fly, if you want to fly, you better be an ally. Okay? How long do you think it's going to take till there's a fucking problem? Huh? Do you get some old school person that don't play that shit? Somebody said something wrong, so we got to get the sky marshals and throw you off the plane. We're not taking off until you use my proper program. Oh, man, it's going to get so stupid. It's going to get uber stupid. And not the driving app. You know, before that, when Uber meant something else. It's going to be so fucking stupid. Oh, my goodness. At least now I know what airline I will never fly with. Mopar Girl, thank you. Hey. Okay, no problem. Mopar Girl says, hey, I need a Friday vibe. Ooh, Mopar Girl, no problem. The weekend is here. What are you going to do? Who are you going to hang out with? Ooh, because Friday is a vibe. Ooh. It's official. So, I mean, it's just, it's going to get so fucking stupid. They're not going to stop until we're all trans. But it's so fucking dumb. So I'm going to play that commercial for you because you guys know I've discovered sharing the screen. So it's over now. It just opens up so many things that we're going to do here. But we're going to watch that commercial together. Excited. Then Biden wandered off again, which prompted the question, do we need a GPS collar on him? So do we put on his ankle? I think a collar. So that way we see it. We know it's attached. We know he didn't somehow gnaw it off or take a butter knife to it or something and try to take it off. So do we need a GPS collar for him? Because he was giving a speech or talking about FEMA and the hurricane and everything. And when he was done talking, he just walked the other way. And you see the lady reach out like, sir, no, this way. Because, of course, now they have to have somebody that's probably the presidential herder. She has to herd him to where he needs to go. So she was like, oh, shit, over here. And then he went off on his own. You know, when he goes off on his own, there's problems. Secret Service took a few seconds to catch up. Like, what the fuck? He was supposed to go this way. He went his way. So do we need a GPS collar for him? That should be my next poll question. Do we need a GPS collar for Biden? I think we know what the answer is going to be. Shot caller. Some people are calling a shot caller. Maybe that'll help him when he feels that he knows. Doing something wrong. Stop. Evaluate. I don't know. But something needs to be on him so we can keep track or corral him. I'm happy with either one. So yeah, how are we going to keep track of him? And D Wade, damn it, he just won't stop. If the Ku Klux Trans won't stop until we're all trans, then D Wade won't stop until his son is dead. Let's be honest here. He's doing it again. He put a tweet out that said, "We're blocking all the negative comments from her account." How can you now sit here and block the negative comments when you are the cause for the negative comments? I'm sure if you didn't allow his wicked stepmother to get her long, sharp, witch-like nails on him to dig her claws into him, he would be a normal, rich 15-year-old boy, and he wouldn't have all the negative comments. But you built this. You are the cause of the negative comments, and now you're wagging your finger at everybody else. Don't talk about my daughter when that's not your daughter? Come on, man. You stupid ass. So I'm going to show you. And what's more disgusting than his tweet is the footage that goes along with it. It's like a photo shoot for his son, who now looks like a daughter, and it's fucked up. Well, we're going to watch that together too. You're going to share in my pain. And then I'm going to show you a video of the most embarrassed human being ever created. The most embarrassed human being to walk the earth. This guy, I'm not going to tell you. I'll tell you right before we get started. But there's a stand-up comedian named Jim Norton. And if you have any sensibilities, anything you're sensitive about, anything you don't like talked about, something that may have happened to you or somebody you know, don't watch Jim Norton, because Jim Norton says some wild shit, but he's hilarious. And on this one comedy special, he was talking about something super embarrassing that he said to these two black women on an airplane. And he said, "Have you ever wanted to put the words back in your mouth with a shotgun?" Well, this guy right here wishes he could put those words all the way back in his mouth with a shotgun. Roy Lee Painter, thank you. He says, "Good afternoon, American, Semper Fidelis, and happy Friday to you, Roy." Yeah, man, we got some shit to laugh at, some shit to look at, and I'll be doing a couple videos, one for my website, jerichogreen.net. You'll only find that video there. And then I'll be doing one here. I'll be uploading, one of my usual 10, 15-minute videos. But they're both about some wild shit. It's going to make you one of them. No, I'd say both of them. Both of them will give you drops of anger blood, but I think one of them is just going to be a drop of anger blood, and then the other one's just going to be a constant flow of anger blood when you hear what they're trying to do now, or what they have done. Really, it's law now, signed into law. So yeah, let's get into it, people, because also today I have two extremely talented artists, Gabe Eltaeb and David Brohawk Williams, both of DC comic fame. They broke away from the woke machine. They're doing their own thing now, and they have a new comic book series called Truth, Justice, American Way. Sounds familiar, right? But I'm gonna have those guys on here. We're gonna learn about them, who they are as people, what their upbringing was, what their comic book climb to the top was like, because you don't just come out of your house one day at 18 and say, "I'm working for DC Comics." Got to earn it. At least you did at one point when they came up. So we're going to learn how they came up through the ranks, what made them defect from that woke blob that wants to cover us all in its SJW goo. What made them leave? What was the straw that broke the camel's back? And how our country can be saved through the arts. I think we all agree that it was partially destroyed by the arts, Hollywood and other entertainment, shit like that. But so if we can be weakened or destroyed in that way, then we can fix ourselves that same way. So we'll talk to those guys, both extremely intelligent, both extremely talented, and a lot of interesting things that I didn't know about that side of the business. So that'll be today on my channel at 3:30. Hopefully you guys got the notification that it's coming up. If you didn't, you got it now. So be here for that, 3:30 PST. Can't wait to talk to those two dudes. And they're hella funny too. So it's going to be a good time. Spunbearing 65. Thank you for the Hamilton. It says, stop for the day. It's fall. Pride comes before the fall. If you fly, ally, you fall free. Here we go. Tomorrow, because today is September 30th. This is it. The last day of September. That means tomorrow is October 1st. And what is October? What? Halloween month? No, stupid. It's Alphabet Soup Group and Ku Klux Trans Heritage Month. Yay! Ally time. Can't wait, guys. Can't wait. No, shit. A lot of things going on. So let's get started with Good Gun, because I don't have a lot of time in between this live and the other one to do what I need to do. So let's go. This one says, father shoots daughter's boyfriend to stop attack, investigators say. A father shot his daughter's boyfriend during an altercation at a residence in the Saute, Georgia, I guess. The Habersham County Sheriff's Office says, the girl's father, identified as 55-year-old Corey Merchant, shot Justin Rachel, 26, of Winterville, in the abdomen. There was a violent altercation between the boyfriend and the daughter, says Habersham County Sheriff. The father tried to intervene but was unable to stop it. He then shot Rachel in the abdomen. Habersham 911 dispatch deputies came to the scene. They found the wounded Rachel at the address along with Merchant, his injured daughter, and a girl who also lived in the home. Deputies rendered aid until EMS personnel arrived and transported Rachel to the Northeast Georgia Medical Center in Gainesville. The daughter had visible injuries, the sheriff's office says, but did not go into detail about the assault, saying the case remains under investigation. Habersham Crime Scene Unit processed the scene. Officials say initially the evidence suggested that the incident involved an aggravated assault between Merchant and Rachel. Deputies transported Merchant to the sheriff's office to be interviewed and possibly charged. After interviewing Merchant and his daughter, investigators determined Rachel had committed several attacks of violence against the victim. They deemed the shooting justified to protect both the victim and the young girl at the residence from further harm. The Habersham County Jail report initially listed Merchant as charged, but the sheriff's office pulled back the report and released a correction removing his name. We ended up not charging him because his actions did not constitute a crime, a criminal act. Lieutenant Kogod, that's a weird name, of Habersham. Investigators charged Rachel with one count of aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and third-degree cruelty to children under the Family Violence Act. Rachel's injuries appeared to be non-life-threatening. Unfortunately, I said that part, not the article. He was placed under guard at the hospital and will be jailed once he's released. So, just found what I was looking for. Anyway, so that's pretty terrible for the child, of course, to witness that. It's terrible for the daughter to be in an abusive relationship like that. And it's all like that. And it's also terrible for the father, because obviously this has happened before, for the father to be in that position and not be able to convince his daughter to get the fuck out of the relationship. Because at some point, he's probably going to kill her, right? If he beat her, that's not too far from killing her. You get mad, start hitting and throwing and shit like that. Something could happen. It's unfortunate that his injuries were not life-threatening, because that would have made the world a better place had that guy been removed, because he's obviously abusing children and beating women. That's not a good person. Is that a man that we need walking the planet? Is that a coward that we need here, taking oxygen that we could be breathing? No. But, we all agree, I think, that we all wish this story would have ended a little bit different. You know what I mean? But hey, dad came in, did his thing. Hopefully he won't have to do it again. But if he does, hopefully he's better at it. And that was Good Gun. Bam Bam Bigelow says, hey, Jericho, just got here. Who is on the thumbnail? Well, I'm glad you asked, Bam Bam Bigelow. That is one of the new flight attendants. Don't call him a stewardess. That's one of the new flight attendants for the Virgin Atlantic Airlines, who is letting their crew members wear their pronoun pins and dress how they want. So, fellas, you sick of being confined by those slacks? Huh? You sick of that shit? Don't worry about it anymore, because now you can wear a skirt. That's right, honey. You can wear a skirt. Isn't that nice? But aren't skirts designed for women? And women don't have bulges because the vagine is relatively flat. I would say flush with the body. So if you're wearing something that's designed for someone whose genitals are flush with the body and your genitals aren't flush with the body, won't there be like a bulge issue, a lump dilemma? Don't you think? Or maybe he's tucking it. Maybe he said, fuck it, I'm going to tuck it. I don't know. But what if he's running late? He forgets to tuck it. Then you got to look at this bulge and the skirt's pulled, snug over the top of it. And you can see from 5 feet whether he's circumcised or not. Can't wait. That's the flight I want to be on. Right? So let's get it started. So, is investing in silver today a good idea? Colin Plume from our friends at Noble Gold thinks so. On the national desk, he explains there had to be huge sell-offs of silver because of its low price. Silver is the most useful industrial metal out there, and demand is soaring for electronics and electric cars and solar panel circuits, and the green agenda speeds up. As industries pick up after the pandemic supply chain issues, the trend down should reverse quickly, and silver will rocket. Don't miss this. Give the team at Noble Gold a call and join thousands of others who've taken advantage of the blip in the market. They'll guide you through the process and make it easy for you. And this month, you'll get a stunning free 3-ounce American Virtue coin with a qualified IRA of $20,000 or higher. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold, the safest place to put your money right now. Call the team now, 877-646-5347, to find out more, or visit us at noblegoldinvestments.com. Delicious. So let's get cracking. So, man, oh man. So first we're going to do this Virgin Atlantic Airlines, the new uniforms, and even more importantly, a new attitude. Let's go. So we're going to go to this one. Yeah. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness. It makes me sick. Oh, wait. Fucking, you hear that soundtrack, guys? You know this is going to be fun. Let's see. All right, not this one. This is coming up. This is some sick shit right here. Let me make sure this is right. It's not. Let's see. Move that. Boom. Boom. Here we go. I'm getting it. We're flowing. We're going. Virgin Atlantic. This is so fucking stupid. Let's get this over with. Pronoun pin. She, her, you dick.
I wanted to be involved in this campaign to affect change in this world. I have a trans non-binary child, so for me, changing the world is my job as a mom. And
ooh, wait a minute, dummy. Changing the world is not your job as a mom. Obviously, you need to focus more on being a mom if you have a trans non-binary child. That means you fucked up. That means you were too focused on changing the world. You need to go back home, change that kid, and change your face.
As a friend and an ally. I feel fabulous, fierce, and ferocious, and I am ready to take flight.
Be Yourself campaign means absolutely everything to me. I get to be myself, a non-binary person.
A non-binary person? Why do the non-binary persons always look like boys? You look like the chubby kid from an 80s movie. What was that, Stand By Me? What do you mean non-binary? You look like a binary. You look like a boy. Ugh.
I have the choice for uniform, which is a massively big thing. It's
Massive.
so important.
This policy allows everyone to have a seat at the table.
Look at this motherfucker. Allows everyone to have a seat at the table. Everybody doesn't need a seat at the table. What the fuck? This is what you want pushing the drink cart towards you? Okay.
It's not taken away from anyone. It's just allowing everyone from the community to just have a voice.
It's not about cancelling people. It's not about removing men.
You look like shit, sir. It's not about, silencing people. It's not about, how about it just be about getting me to my destination safe and giving me these overpriced snacks that I paid money for. I don't care about your plight. I don't care about your cause. I care about getting where I need to go safely. Save this shit for the break room. We don't give a fuck. Look at this. First officer. This is who you want flying your plane.
And it's just about more inclusive language.
My pronouns are, to be fair, any pronouns, she, her, they, them. I feel great. I'm not gonna
See her, they, them. I feel great. Oh.
lie. I feel very swell. I put it on. I said, yeah. It just feels very much like me. Like I feel very affirmed in this. Like, I just feel like myself. I love it.
If we are clean and we are pressed and we are looking the way we're supposed to look, then why aren't we able to present as we identify? And that's what's so beautiful about Virgin Atlantic.
Hey, did we just get monkeypox right now? Because I feel weird. Did that just happen? Yeah, I feel this feels natural. I feel it's not how I'm supposed to be. I feel natural. Non-binary. But you look binary. Why is that always the case? The ones always shouting about non-binary look like 12-year-old boys. Why? It's always the case. We can't say always. Damn it, we're getting pretty close. Because every time I see one of these fools talking about non-binary, they look like a little boy. It's not about. When they start with it's not about, that's what it's about. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to shut your ass up because you remind them of the daddy who either wasn't there or who didn't welcome them with open arms when they got the courage to tell you who they were. That's what it's about. That's exactly what they want to do. They want you to shut the fuck up and sit there and look at this weirdness and don't say nothing. They're out there just RuPaulin all over the place looking fucking stupid. How about you guys work on shit like, I don't know, cleaner planes, lower ticket prices before you start worrying about Zimzer, they, them, horse shit. People are already pissed off when they get in the plane. They don't need to hear about your bullshit too. They don't need their kid going, Mommy, why is that boy? I don't need that shit right now. I'm already worried about when the kids' ears start getting tight, how to teach them how to go like that or chew some gum to pop that shit. I don't need them asking me weird ass questions too about your weird ass. It's not about. That's exactly what it's about. Fuck assholes. Fuck you, Virgin Atlantic. I will never. Now, it sounds like the only one with a American accent was the dummy the bizarro version of Cruella de Vil. Like if Cruella de Vil ate shellfish and she was allergic to it, that's what this pile of shit looks like. Everybody else sounds like they were from the UK. So I think Virgin Atlantic is based on, isn't that the Richard Brandt or whatever, the Virgin Mobile guy? So I don't know. Maybe it's just overseas flights. I don't know if Virgin Atlantic does domestic flights here in America. I sure hope not. And if I were going to go to Europe and that was the only airline who could take me where I needed to go, then I guess I'm not going. Because I can't support that. That shit is fucking weird. It just gives everybody a chance to be themselves. You know, I feel good in this suit. I feel good. Well, I don't give a fuck, Tiny Tim. You're weird. Weird as shit. It's like, fuck. Exactly, Marky Mark. It's a catwalk. Quit catwalking your ass and bring me a pillow and a blanket, bruh. Work it to the left. Work it to, hey, just bring me the fucking Coca-Cola I paid $6 for. And this shit meal. That's probably going to revisit me right about the time I want to go to sleep tonight after this 12-hour flight to wherever in Europe. It's not like, yeah, it is. You limey. Principal Gerson, thank you. Mr. Green or Mr. Blue, Mr. Yellow, don't want to offend. Thoughts on transatlantic Salmonella medical army officer who threw his overlords under the rainbow? Yeah, I was going to talk about that too. Thank you. That's a perfect segue. So this guy, let's bring this dude up. And I wanted to bring this up because I want you to, didn't I tell you we were going to laugh today? When you see this dude's face, you're going to laugh too. There it is. Look at this motherfucker here. Why do they always look like shit? You look like a dude who grew his hair out a little bit and put on his wife's makeup and clothing. You look like Barbara Bush. The big ass clustery earrings. And what are you wearing? Oh my goodness. Hey. So anyway, this guy who is now known as Jamie Lee Henry was the first openly Ku Klux Trans affiliated Army officer back in 2015. So when I heard about this, I was looking because I want to know, okay, if you're openly Ku Klux Trans, then are you allowed to wear a female uniform? I was like, the Army's not going to do us like that, are they? The Army hasn't gorged itself on the woke Kool-Aid that much, have they? You know, when you drink too much water, you could hear it sloshing around in your stomach. They didn't drink too much of that Kool-Aid, did they? And fortunately, up until now, no, they haven't. He still had to wear the men's uniform and follow the men's uniform regulations. But this fool and his wife, ladies, come on. That comes through the front door and takes them big ass pumps off. Oh, my feet. The pantyhose. That's getting you moist. You're ready to lay down and get it on when this comes through the front door. Right. Yes, Heidi Booth, he has a wife. And she was in on this shit. So apparently what these two little I Spy with my little eye, what they decided to do was steal American soldiers' medical information and sell it or give it to the Russians. That's right. Russia, Russia, Russia. So they thought, and I mean they, him and his wife, not just him. I'm not buying that shit. They thought that it was wrong how the U.S. military was handling the Ku Klux Trans members. And so they decided this is going to be a way for us to stick it to the man. And his wife is Russian too. I think she's like half Russian or some shit. She was a doctor, or she speaks Russian, something like that. Let's see. Let's read the article. Work it to the left. Work. A U.S. military doctor who claimed to be the first known active duty Army officer to come out as trans in 2015. You know how they start the article? You notice how they start the article praising his bravery. How about you get to the part where he was fucking committing treason? Has been indicted for allegedly attempting to pass sensitive medical information about military service members to a person she believed to be working for the Russian government. Major Jamie Lee Henry, 39, a staff internist at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, who held secret level security clearance, was federally indicted in Maryland on the 28th of September after meeting with an undercover FBI agent who posed as a Russian embassy employee. Indicted along with Henry was her spouse, Dr. Anna Gabrielian, an anesthesiologist and professor at Johns Hopkins University. When I was a kid, I was like, why is it Johns Hopkins? Why isn't it John? Anyway, according to a press release from the U.S. Department of Justice, Gabrielian and Henry face 8 charges of conspiracy and wrongful disclosure of individuality, identifiable health information for attempting to provide confidential health information of Americans associated with the U.S. government and military to Russia. In the indictment, filed in federal court on Wednesday, Gabrielian, which I hate that name, and Henry conspired to provide related to patients at Johns Hopkins and Fort Bragg to the undercover FBI agent posing as an embassy employee in order to demonstrate the level of access they had to confidential medical information, their willingness to provide that information to the Russian government, and the potential for the Russian government to exploit that information for its own purposes during its ongoing illegal invasion of Ukraine. So the undercover FBI agent told him basically, hey, show me that you really got that kind of clearance. Bring me some information. I need to know that this is real. You guys really got it like that. You have that kind of access. So they're like, yeah, we got it. And they brought it to him. The couple who reside in Rockville, Maryland, met with the undercover agent on August 17, 2022 at a hotel in Baltimore City. During that meeting, Gabrielian told the agent she was motivated by patriotism toward Russia to provide any assistance she could, even if it meant being fired or going to jail. She proposed potential cover stories for meeting with the agent and stressing the need for plausible deniability in case she was confronted by law enforcement about her meetings with the undercover agent. You bitch. So she was all in. She was from Mother Russia. She was willing to go to jail or prison for giving these kind of secrets, yes? She also claimed that her spouse, as an Army officer, could serve as a better asset for Russia, potentially providing information on how the U.S. military establishes an Army hospital in war conditions and about previous training the U.S. military provided to Ukrainian military personnel. She arranged for Henry to meet with the agent later that evening, which Henry did. During that second meeting, Henry explained that she was committed to assisting Russia and had looked into volunteering to join the Russian army after Russia invaded Ukraine, but said Russia was looking for people with combat experience, which Henry lacked. You son of a bitch. Henry explained she was committed to assisting Russia. You're a U.S. Army officer and you're committed to assisting another country, let alone Russia. You're a piece of shit. Isn't there a certain type of punishment you get as an active military personnel, and you're trying to sell secrets to another country? Treason, right? What's the penalty for that? Do you think they're going to do that to him? You think they're going to do that to old Barbara Bush here? Hell no. They better do something, at least life in prison. And that little commie bitch you're married to. So it sounds like it was her idea. She made the initial contact with the FBI officer. And then Mrs. Doubtfire here was supposed to meet with them the second time. So she's in charge. She said, I want you to do it. You're going to do this. So he probably gets pegged and likes it. You will meet with Russian agent and give him information that he asks for. Do you hear me, Jamie? I don't want to have to beat you if you don't do what I tell you again. Yes? Go grab strap on, get in favorite position. Don't grab lube tonight. Gross. What a fucking piece of shit. You're going to sell your own country out? We all know what the penalty for that is, but we know it won't happen. Too many layers of victimhood. Ku Klux Trans, all that shit. She's a lady. What was that, Tom Jones? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gross. Gross. Hold on, I'm just jotting something down, guys. That is so disgusting. That's what I mean, guys. We need to outsource our punishment. Our westernized stomachs are not strong enough for what he deserves. But I bet you this, if this was the Orange Man's regime and some army officer did that to Russia in the middle of that Russia bullshit collusion and bullshit impeachment, I bet you this officer, I bet you he'd be swinging from a yard arm. If he was under the orange guy's presidency, oh yeah, it's a wrap for you. Buh and bye. You be gone. You little fucker. So we'll see what happens to those two. We'll see what happens to Boris and Natasha. She's Boris and he's Natasha. What the fuck? So let's get on to this bullshit. This shit that I watched it once and then it started to play again and I had to turn it off. I had to. I couldn't watch it again. Because I feel like I'm watching some type of child abuse. I feel like I'm watching something perverted that I shouldn't. I feel like I'm almost watching a molestation. It really feels like that. It really feels like we're watching something bad that shouldn't be happening on a perverted level. Hold on, our super chat here. The screen jumped on me because you guys are so active. William Rickley, thank you very much. Says, greetings, Jericho. I love my Colt AR-15. Well, you better keep it down, William, because you know they do not like and cannot stand and want to get rid of those big, black, scary AR-15s. If you paint it white, they won't care. But if it's big and black, they're coming for it. They can't have those roaming around. Oh, my goodness. So let's get this shit over with, shall we? Ugh, God. So D. Wade, that eunuch, that Ken doll crotch. And I say that because, remember, the Barbie doll's boyfriend, Ken, if you look at his crotch, just smooth, no definition, no testes. Yes, Kenneth Jackson, it is. So he's trying his hardest to destroy his son. And he's with the help of his the kid's stepmother, his wife / mom, and not mom to the kid, but mom to D. Wade, Gabrielle Union, a real life witch. You thought she got crushed by the house, huh? You thought when she took the ruby slippers off, her feet curled up and she was never to be heard from again. Well, she's back. And she's a stepmom of this poor little boy. And what D. Wade decided to do was, hey, I got to be a parent here. All right? I got to be a parent and I got to shield my child from these mean comments. All right? These mean comments that I'm the reason for. Now I'm going to, now I'm going to be super dad. Then I'm going to shield all the mean comments are pew, pew, pew. They're going to bounce off of my big fatherly chest because I'm protecting my son, my daughter. That's what he says, his daughter. I'm protecting mine. It's just a way for me to get more. Oh, D Wade, you're awesome. And he gets it. You see the comment section. Awesome. Yeah, that's right. Black fathers. Get the fuck out of here. If this is black fathers, then all black kids need to be adopted by white fathers. If this is black fathers. If this is what it is, what the fuck, man? All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, let's hear the music. Oh, you say, look at the one part where he has it like down. Look at that. Like you have tits or something. Ew. And he says, D Wade with a blue check mark. For Zaya's mental health, like you give a fuck about this boy's mental health. For his mental health and privacy, we've decided, meaning him and his wife mom, decided not to allow the hate into her comments. Thank you for wanting to spread and send her love. Look at this shit. Look at those extensions. Look at that makeup, that dress. You got him looking all seductive and shit into the camera, playing with his hair. Those are signals that women send out to men to attract men. What are you trying to make this boy attract? For Zaya's mental health and privacy. Privacy? You got this boy on the cover of magazines, hosting shows, doing photo shoots, the face of Tiffany, but now you're concerned with this boy's privacy. Oh, D Wade, you are father of the year. What the fuck am I talking about? What am I talking about? Look at this one here. She's beautiful. She looks beautiful. You dangerous, poisonous sons of bitches. Who's cheering for this? She is beautiful. Oh my God, she is beautiful. She is so beautiful. You are an awesome black father. Thank you, D Wade. You are awesome. Look at this shit. Ugh. All right, I'm done. I can't. You're gonna make me throw up on my damn laptop. You see that shit? Ugh. For her privacy and her mental health, so we don't find him hanging from a support beam when we come home one day, we're gonna keep the hate out of the comments. Thank you for showing her love. Thank you for patting me on my back and giving me all the adulation that I so desperately need and didn't get from my parents. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I know. I'm great. I have a trans son. I know. Don't stop. I know. Stop. Not really. Keep it going. I know. I'm great. I'm so awesome. I have a trans kid. Love him unconditionally. You love him and support him. I'm awesome. Yes, to get an ice bath after all those damn pats on the back. D Wade's back looks like he was having wild sex from all those handprints. You are so fucking awesome, D. You and Gabrielle, you have a trans son. You're so awesome. This is the people patting him on the back. You are so fucking awesome. You're better than I am. My stupid kid is regular, but your kid is trans. Look at his hair and his makeup and his dress and stuff. I know. Ew! That poor kid. Yes, Queen, you look gorgeous. That's what we need more of. Hand clap emoji. We need more black fathers getting involved. Spunbrain65, thank you again. I'm going to need treatment for acid reflux after watching D. Wuss and his pet, whatever. Yeah. Take some Tums or something. Help that reflux. Dynamite, you go, Queen. That's right. Yes. What the fuck? That poor kid. He's all, oh yeah, let's see it. Oh, that's right, Zaya. Let's see it. Give me pouty. Give me innocent. Me. Flip the hair. Flip there. There you go. They're gonna love this. All those perverts are gonna love jerking it to your images. That is fucking sick, man. That's what they're doing. That's what we're accepting out in the open. CPS has not banged on that man's front door. This is awesome. This is empowering. Look at this influence. Some influence is good. Some influence is bad. And as parents, you're not only responsible for protecting their person and like physically protecting them from danger, you're also responsible for protecting their innocence. And this boy's innocence is gone. They've shoved him into the weirdness of adulthood. They're shoving him here, not only into adulthood, but the weird side. Yeah, back there in the corner where it's dark and poorly lit. Yeah, that part of adulthood. That's your new home. The influence, being around people like that. That boy wouldn't have turned out like that. Have you treated him normal as you can with millionaire parents? That boy would be totally fine, but the numbers say that he's probably not going to be fine. And it's going to be your fault, D. Wade, and his wicked stepmother, Gabrielle Union. The personification of bitch. Good job, guys. Good job. You were given a perfectly healthy, normal young man, and you fucked it all up. And you're proud of it. Okay? Art Funk Butter. Thank you for the Hamilton. Art Funk Butter. That for some reason I picture you as a really good bass player. Now y'all want some of this funk butter? Turn up that amp. I'm gonna fucking spray this funk butter all over you, girl. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Art. Ooh, there's more. Heir to the Ron. Okay. Aaron. All right. Thank you for the Hamilton. D. Wade in the water. D. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. Run, children. You know that old Negro spiritual. Wade, if Wade's in the water, you better get the fuck out of the water because he's going to make you into a pervert, whether you want to or not. Taking advantage of the child's need or want to please their parents. That's what you're taking advantage of. He probably don't want this shit. You see when they posted him at his birthday party with his girlfriend who was dressed like a boy but is still a girl. So obviously he likes girls. But now, shit, man, that boy's all fucked up. I think you might have got some new fans, Art Funk Butter. And if you don't play bass, you need to start. Don't waste that name. Don't you? So, let me see if I can find this. Your boy is wandering off. He don't know where the fuck he is. He don't know who's with. He just goes. There's probably an 8-year-old kid probably sneezed and he was like, my favorite. Let's see. Oh, shit. They got to have this video on here. They gotta. There's so many. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Found it. Yeah, let's put this little gem up. Yeah. Here we go.
And may God protect those in the path of the storm. And God willing, we'll get through this sooner than later.
Okay.
But don't kid yourself. This is going to take a lot of resources, a little bit of luck. And as my grandfather would say, the grace of God and the goodwill of the neighbors. By the way, look out for your neighbors. If you're in the region, look out for your neighbors. So thank you very much, and thank you, Commissioner. I really think it all works. I'm not supposed to take any questions, but go ahead.
I'm not supposed to take any
I'm not
questions,
going to
but go ahead.
Afghanistan now.
Can you get me still in a
Okay.
Where'd they go? No, wait. I mean, it was a fucking embarrassment, yes. But it's from that speech. It's from that speech. Oh, shit. Hold on a second, guys. I forgot my own abilities. There we go. Let's look it up on Instagram. Insta. Hold on. I don't want to put in my login information in front of everybody. Let's not do that. But yeah, he basically is standing there. He gets done talking and he turns and just walks away. And the lady reaches out like, wait, sir, wait. And he just fucking wanders off. And then you see Secret Service catch up with his ass. And then he just starts shaking people's hands who are sitting there. These people weren't expecting to meet Joe Biden today. They weren't expecting this shit. But this is what they got, man. This is what they got. He fucking just walked away. So I can find this shit. FEMA. Wait, wouldn't you like to oversee that fucking budget? Or be in charge of that budget with no oversight? Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe this is it right here. Yeah, here it is right here, guys. All right, let's get back to it. Let's share this shit. I found it. This is the man. He's at the top of the food chain, right? This is it. Fuck.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
See? She went to grab it. Bro, these people are like, what the fuck?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
No, sir. Oh, shit. She failed. If you're the president to her, here comes Secret Service.
Okay, thank you.
She failed. She's fired. Mr. President, fuck. Mr. President, please come back. See, she should have had that 7-year-old's hair in her pocket to make him stay over there. These people haven't been cleared. They haven't been vetted.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President, please don't run away. See, Jill wasn't there. Jill wasn't there.
Thank you.
Guys, it gets funnier every time. Mr. President, damn it. Think about this, guys. He's you know who he is, right? And when you're that person, when you're in that position, when you're living at that address, how about that? We know where he's living. When you're living at that address, you just can't go off and just start to a crowd of people, a group of people, and just start mingling. That creates a security nightmare for those guys that keep following you. Why do you keep following me? Every time I turn around, you're there with the little wires in your ear. It's a nightmare for them because they have to protect your dumb ass. So if they don't know where you're going, they can't be there to thwart a potential threat. You can't break off and do your oath. You can't freestyle, Sloppy Joe. We got to know where you're going. As much as we just want to let you go off and just roam, go on a walkabout, as much as we want to, we can't. We're dutifully bound to watch out for you. So to do that, we got to know where you're going, stupid. That lady was like, oh, Mr. President, shit. She'll do it. Go right back to the White House, clear out your office, your desk. You're done. You had one job. You had to keep a 720-year-old man corralled, and you couldn't do that. What did I tell him, guys? What did I tell these fools? Get him one of those backpacks that looks like a little monkey or something that has a lanyard on it. Has a little, in case you got a runner. Has a little lanyard on the back, and when you get hoop, you just bring him back. Hup. That's what you do. You got to train him. Hoop, hup. So when he hears that, he knows, oh shit, I better stop. That means stop in place and wait for assistance. Hup. That's all you got to do. Just like, what's his name? Caesar Milan. You have to show Mr. Biden that you're the pack leader. In order to teach him that you're the pack leader, you must say, hup, when you put on the lanyard on his monkey backpack. You, listen to me, Jill, you are the pack leader. If he doesn't know you're the pack leader, he's going to go do his own thing. Hup. You guys practice with me. On the count of three, we're all going to do it. Because what if you're somewhere like these people, you're sitting down like, oh, fuck, he's here. And all of a sudden, he's in front of you trying to shake your hand. It is your duty as a citizen of America to watch out for him. All right? So on the count of three, we're all going to practice. Hup. All right? I don't care where you are. Don't pay attention to the people around you. You're at work. You're in public. You're in your house, and your family's looking at you crazy. They're going to look at you crazy anyway. What you need to practice is you need to be ready. Okay? Do you want to be the pack leader? All right, here we go. Annette Gray, I know your stomach hurts, but you need to persevere. This is important. All right? Are you guys real Americans? If you are, practice. So in case you have to help corral him somewhere, you can be of service. You ready? Enough talk. Let's get to it. On the count of three. I don't want to see it. Thank you, Marky Mark. That's a great idea. I want to see in the comment section. Hup. All right. It doesn't matter how many U's that you use. I know what you mean. On the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hup. All right. See? All right. Now I told you to concentrate on the sound, but also what's equally important is this motion. Because when you say that, you got to pull. He has to feel you pulling on his back. I'm going to keep wandering. I'll track you down, 8-year-old. All right, he's going to keep wandering. I thank you guys for being there. Hup. Heidi Boo, it's H-U-P. Thank you for correcting that. One more time. It's not only the sound. You got to pull him, okay? Are you guys ready to be the pack leader? 1, 2, 3. Hup. Good job, guys. My wife's probably in there in the house like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm trying to save this country. That's what I'm trying to do. Woman. Good job, guys. That was awesome. Now, next week, it's going to be hup, ha. All right? That's in case you don't listen. Ha. You throw that in there. We'll work on that next week. But this week, I just want you guys, hup. Okay? How are they going to explain that? That motherfucker turned and walked the other way. That lady reached out and said, Mr. President, fuck. It took Secret, no bullshit. Took Secret Service about 5 or 10 seconds to get over there. No bullshit. A lot can happen in 5 or 10 seconds. That was a real life security nightmare. Somebody could have harmed or taken out the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You can't do that. Now, what are they going to do? Did they give him a stern talking to when they got in the back room? Because you can't be doing that, man. All I want is pudding. Bring me my pudding. No, sir, sit down. There's no pudding until you understand what I'm telling you. Are you going to run off again? I want my pudding. There is no pudding until you understand. Are you going to run off again? No. Promise? I promise. Scout's honor. Now give me my pudding. What the fuck do you say? Huh? What do you say to that? You know who else saw that, guys? The world. Here's my impression of Vladimir Putin when he saw him wander off course. And then he finished speech, and the lady was like, Mr. President, come here. He walks off into the crowd and starts shaking hands. Okay, Annette Gray, I'll stop. Bach leader. Let's get serious, damn it. Guys always being play and shit. Let me scratch that off my list. Biden wanders off. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, okay. Got that out of here. Okay. Oh, and another thing. Biden says that we are seeing the consequences of climate change. And I love his little accusatory tone too. Wait, what'd you say, Mads? Hold on. She says Trudeau wants to classify BB guns. Castro, BB guns are weapons. Mads, if this was 10 years ago, I would kick you out of my comment section. Don't come here with no stupid shit. Like a world leader is going to classify airsoft or BB guns as weapons. I would say, get out of here, Mads. We don't got time for that silly shit here. But unfortunately, Mads, this isn't 10 years ago. This is 2022, and it's a real possibility that that soft-handed little punk up north, leader of America's hat, hoser, would actually do something like that. I'm going to check into that. I totally believe you because that's possible in this world we live in, but it's just fucking Justin Castro. You don't have enough problems up there. You want to create more. So anyway, Bidenist pervertists are grandpa in chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel? That guy. He says that we are seeing the consequences of climate change, and it's your fault. That's the tone, his little accusatory tone. We're seeing it. See what you did? You didn't separate enough plastics and aluminium. You didn't do your part. You didn't buy an electrical vehicle. You didn't power your house with windmills and sunshine and baby farts. You didn't do that. So now, and that's right, Tammy A, enough people didn't get the poke. If we were all poked, the hurricane wouldn't have shown up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, F4. These people are poked. On to Canada. That's what the hurricane would have done, and all natural disasters, really. But since you guys didn't do it, now we're seeing the consequences, not the effects. Not the effects. The consequence. Let's look up that word. I like to look up shit when I can. Okay? Consequence. A result or effect of an action or condition. Consequence. This is your punishment. Because what do you give your kids? Consequences. There's consequences to your actions. So since you did this to Mother Earth, these are the consequences. If you guys would just act right, if you would just get poked and do what I tell you, you wouldn't see these consequences. Not effects, consequences. You did this. You fucked up. You got in trouble. Now you have to pay. Now, I know the other day he said that if you get poked, everything's easier when dealing with a natural disaster if you get poked. I know you thought, all right, whew, we are done waiting. We are finally done waiting for the stupidest thing this man could ever say. Just in time. Nope. Now he's saying these are consequences. It's your fault, you little shit. It's your fault, you non-conforming little American bastard. You little tax ID number. Huh? Come in. It's your fault. And now we're seeing the consequences of your actions, you pieces of shit. Are you serious, man? Yes, he is. That's why it's so funny. We're seeing the consequences of it. What was I saying? Where am I? There are the guys with the little wires in their ears again. Let's put a cherry on top of this shit, shall we? So, earlier I told you about the most embarrassed man to ever walk the planet Earth. I don't know about other planets. I only know about this one. This is the only one I've ever been on. But no one in the history of mankind has ever been more embarrassed than this man I'm about to tell you about. And not even myself, when I was pretty embarrassed, once I thought I could have swore this was the same customer that had a baby. I could have swore it was her. You couldn't have convinced me that it wasn't her. Guys, spoiler alert, it wasn't her. So I went up to her and said, against my better judgment, "How's the baby?" She looks at me and says, "What baby?" Uh-oh. So this guy wasn't even, he wasn't even as embarrassed as me. And I was pretty embarrassed. But this guy, if you just go to YouTube and you punch in Salesman, it'll come up. And or if you write salesman accidentally. If you write salesman, chances are the next word that pops up, it's going to say accidentally. And what had happened was this guy accidentally calls a homeowner a nigger. Oh, how do you say, well, how do you do that accidentally? I'm gonna fucking show you. Yes. Yes. Woo. Oh, it's worth the wait. Oh man. Walk away, man. Go back down the stairs.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you. I'm Fernando. I work for Peak Energy. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845.
Okay.
So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking to niggers. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize, man. No, man, that wasn't even.
Oh, what did you just say, sir? I'm just a homeowner in here hanging out with my family. I go to answer the door. And this is what we got. One more time, shall we? That man is in there hanging out. He's walking to the door. Who could this be? Who could this be on this fine day? Birds chirping? Dogs barking? This guy. You can still go, sir. You don't have to make this happen. Go. Go.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you. I'm Fernando. I work for Peak Energy. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845.
Okay.
So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking to niggers. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize, man. No, man, that wasn't even.
Oh. Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life? Fernando. Damn it, Fernando. Yes, it's for real, Heidi Boo. It's for real. How do you... There aren't enough fresh baked apple pies to bring to this man to make up for it. But what I also like about this is how the man handled it. He said, all right, then. We're in the house. Because that guy knew that he didn't mean anything by that. That was just the worst Freudian slip possible. I mean, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fernando. So Fernando messed around and he gave all of his business information before that. Had he not done that, my name's Fernando. This is who I work for. This is our union number, my height, weight, my grades in 5th grade, my 5th grade transcripts, and my wife and kids' names are. He gave it all. And then he said, we do solar in the neighborhood, and we're just going around talking to all the niggers. Uh-oh. You know, you've said things and stuff where you feel this small. There's no measurement for how small Fernando felt. Fernando fucking, that shit was too funny. He said, we're going around. That's right, Lord German Husbando. Row, Raggy. Uh-oh. Damn it, Fernando. I want to see Fernando like on some kind of podcast or something where he's just like, hey guys, this is Fernando from the Nigger Neighbor video. And we just want to talk to you, Fernando. What happened, man? What's up? And you know, Fernando is going to start out with, hey, I'm not racist. You know, my best friend is black. Look, let me tell you guys something. If you ever get accused of being racist, do not give your credentials. Do not tell them this person's black and my best friend and my wife, and my cousin. Don't do it. Because it makes you sound like you are racist, like you're defending yourself. Don't. If someone accused you of being a midget with green skin, would you say, no, I'm not. My favorite movie is Willow. No, you're not going to say that. You're going to be like, shut the fuck up. That's dumb. Treat it the same way. Treat it as if someone called you a midget with green skin. It's ridiculous. It warrants no response. Don't give your credentials, ever. But you know that's what Fernando's going to do. Fernando is going to be like, hey, this is why I'm not. And then he's going to explain, it's Shannon D. She said, he just went and turned in his solar certificate. He walked in, hey, here's the radio, the phone, little t-shirt, hat, trucks out there. I gassed it up. I'm done. Because the least they have to do, the least they could do, or, I mean, maybe have him in a different neighborhood. Because I think Fernando can recover from this. Fernando can recover from this. But they can't send him back to the same neighborhood. I don't think Fernando will go back to that house. I think they should tell him, look, Fernando, you want to keep your job? You go back to that house. You face your fears, Fernando. Face your fears, Fernando. Paul says Fernando's dead. I think Fernando died of embarrassment. Can you die from embarrassment? The autopsy going to cut him open. Yep. Classic. Died of embarrassment. Look at that. Look at it. Look at the heart and the entrails. Classic signs of embarrassment. Fucking Fernando. Can we play that just one more time, guys? We're going to go out on this note. Take this with you through your weekend, okay? Take this with you. When you think you fucked up, you forgot something about your wife, her birthday, or for your anniversary or something like that. You forgot the kids. Daddy, you said, you promised. You know, whatever you feel like, man, I really blew it. There's no way I can recover from this. Over. Head in your hands, distraught, destroyed, beat down. There's no way I can recover from this shit. Just think of Fernando, all right? There's no way in the world you could say anything. You could be more embarrassed than this. The embarrassment level is off the charts. The embarrassment meter broke. It's broken, Fernando. You broke it. Fernando. One more time for the weekend. Fernando's last doorbell ring as a solar panel witness in history. The dog's telling him, Fernando, go. He's black, Fernando. Go. You're going to say it. Them dogs have seen shit. There we go.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you. I'm Fernando. I work at Peak Energy. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845.
Okay.
So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking to niggers. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize, man.
I know.
No, man, that wasn't even.
Fernando, stop. Holy shit. Even the dogs were like, Fernando! They're a black family, Fernando. Run! Careless. How to lose a sale. In 2 seconds. In 2 seconds. Fernando, thank you for that, man. Thank you for that. On a Friday, if this happened on a Monday, if we watched this on a Monday, it would have been different. It would have hit a little bit different. But Friday, Fernando, you just hit the nail on the head, man. You hit the, the accidental racial slur nail on the head. It reminds me of something. No, can't do that one. That sucks. About this one. It reminds me of something, guys. It reminds me. Okay, do it right about here. Have you guys ever seen that episode of South Park where Randy goes on Wheel of Fortune? He has to solve a word. If you guys seen this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And he has to solve a word. And it's not the word that he thinks. But I think maybe South Park did a bit of predicting because this is Fernando.
Everyone proud. The category is people who annoy you.
Okay.
As always, we give you the letters R, T, S, L, and E. We just need 3 more consonants and a vowel.
Okay, I'd like a B, an N, and a G.
And the vowel?
An O, please.
Okay, well, looks like you're going to get a lot of help here. Category is people who annoy you.
Guys, you know where this is going. And I had to pause it because I think like something about copyright infringement or some bullshit, but you see where this is going. Fernando, this is for you, man.
Audience, keep quiet, please. 10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Niggers! Huh?
Definitely.
Oh.
Hey guys, on that note, come on. Let's get out of here, huh? Fernando, hey man. Our heart goes out. That was an honest mistake. And hey, if I was the black homeowner, I'd be like, look, you give me free solar panels, we'll drop the whole thing. Oh my goodness. Fucking Fernando. Guys, this is great. I told you we laugh a lot and we did. I kept my promise. Thank you, everybody in the comments section. Everybody who helped me with practice that all week because next week it's right? Thank you. Comments, questions, super chats, whatever. Thanks for being here, man. Have a great weekend. I'll be here tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Already have a bunch of shit to talk about. It's going to be crazy. But if for some reason you can't join me, have a great weekend. I will definitely see you Monday if you're not here tomorrow. And at 3:30, about an hour from now, hour and some change from now, I will be on with Gabe and David, 2 expats from DC Comics that couldn't stand the woke shit. So I'm going to talk to them. Why did they leave? What made them leave? When did they decide to leave? All kinds of shit. We never know where it might go. We're going to be talking about social, political, all kinds of shit. They're smart. They're funny, talented. Check it out. 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, right here. Say it with me, damn it. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out. Fernando!